Deely's Dilemmas, number 2. I asked you on the WhatsApp group, what do you want to hear about next? What do you want to discuss? Opposition press on your own kickouts. What do you do with it? I'm not talking about all kick-out options because there's hundreds. But what do you do in response to the opposition press? So if they set up zonally, if they go man to man, what about if they push up on all your kickouts? What about if they drop off? What would you do? Not looking for fancy stuff that could do this, could do that. What would you specifically do with your team to get you out to hold on to possession? I'm just back from the UEFA B soccer coaching course. It's freezing, but it's time to get back on the GA stuff. Have a discussion, have a think about it. Get back to us on the WhatsApp group, the members WhatsApp group. We'll chip in later with a few ideas. This is a tough one, but an important one. Catch you later. I asked you what you would do in response to the opposition setup on your own kickouts. So I'm just going to briefly go through a few basic little things that I believe that you can do with your team. So it's going to keep it quite simple. So we have our 15v15 set up here, 14, 21, 45, 65 and opposition. Okay, so at the moment this is probably one of the most difficult ones to deal with. So if they go zonally on you, in those situations what you can do is you can pull them out wide. So in other words, you stretch the play. Okay, if they hold their positions in zonally like that, like a lot of teams will do, if your goalkeeper is good enough, he can actually clip over the opposition player out into here where you've got a runner onto the ball. Okay, also you may be able to clip all the way further, all the way to your half forward who's got a nice little bit of space there to move into. But it is one of the most difficult things to do when the opposition actually set up zonally. And when I was manager of London, I nearly always had my team setting up zonally because I thought you can cover off all the zones on the pitch, and then it's just about being athletic and being talented enough to get to the ball then in whoever zone it is. Okay, there's a few other things that you can do in that situation then as well. So you can bring your midfielders back as well, or maybe even your deep lying playmaker might come in around. You've crowded that area there. You'll probably be able to pick it off short kickouts here between the lines, just picking them off like that. Again, if they're sucked into the play like that, then if the defenders are sucked in to pick up the extra men, what can you do? Pop it into space then out wide on the wings. Okay, so it's quite a simple concept. Okay. Got our two midfielders there. Now, if it's the case that they go man to man, which a lot of teams will do as well, so that then will be a situation where movement will win you space. So if it's man to man, what I often would do is come compact. So bring them right in. Let's see, do they follow? If they stay zonal, great, you've got extra overload here, give the ball to them. If they come in compact and mark them man to man like that, lots of movement, and all you need then is one dart out to the wing here, or even a cross like that, and then out into space. So if an opposition team on me go man to man, I'm actually really happy about that, because I think through effective, efficient movement from my defenders, they can get away from their man. And remember, all you need with modern goalkeepers is a little yard of space, 2 yards of space, and the goalkeeper should be able to pop that ball in to the outside there on the safe side. Now remember, one important thing, if you're going short like that to receive, you have to make sure that one person minds the house, actually he needs to come around the back in support. Also as well, it's important that if he is tracked and if that ball gets turned over, that there should be a man here covering off the goal, which is very important on all short kickouts. Okay, so if we go back into that situation then, if we have a quick look, what happens then if, like in the modern game, a lot of teams press right up on the kickouts, so the opposition go right up and squeeze that space, and they may even push a half back forward. They may even push a half back forward to make it even more difficult for the goalkeeper. Well, it's very simple then in that situation. What I would do is I would squeeze in with them. So bring my players in with them. Okay, so midfielders, half forwards, all these players in here. What have I got then? Behind the press, the full-on press, and you see that with Manchester City and Liverpool in the soccer world. Well, then I have a perfect opportunity then to play the ball long all the way in over the top. Who am I looking for there? I would normally go, my full forward line would squeeze right in, push right up, sorry. Then my centre forward would hold his position. He would go high and central, hopefully bring the centre back with him, and then not look interested at all. All of a sudden then the ball is played way over top and he's darting out into space. What do I look for then? My half forwards then need to be moving from there, looking to support then up the pitch as well, as quickly as possible. So if it's a case that teams then drop off, so they allow me to take a quick kick out, what I'm going to be looking at then, so if these are dropping off out the pitch, they might leave two in there. Well, then it's a very simple decision for my goalkeeper to play it short out to the corner back here. Okay, one important thing is though, if that ball is taking more than 10 seconds actually to play it short, I'm actually still going to play it out long, because the research has shown that if it's a quick short kick out, there's a greater chance of my team getting the next score in some phase of play. But if it's not, if it's over 10 seconds, there's a greater chance actually, even if I retain possession like that, there's a greater chance actually of the opposition team getting the next score within the next few minutes. So if it's going to be taken long, I'm going to actually play it out long. Okay. Lastly, if teams are pressing up with a huge press at all stages, and for instance if they're going to be very effective at that press, okay, then in that situation then I might decide that, okay, I'm actually going to play it long. I'm actually going to put it out on top of my midfielders, who hopefully will start centrally and split out into space, or ideally get it further over the press and look for my half forwards in these positions, or even centre forward. Okay, that's it. Hope you enjoy, hope you pick up some of the stuff. Remember, go along and have a look at the website, see about the subscription. There's some great deals at the moment. We're opening up at 20% off for the next few days till the end of the month, so have a look at that on deelysportscience.com. Okay, thanks guys.